I do have this thing I want to talk to you guys about. It's called parenting. Okay, so if you don't feed a child and you neglect them, it's considered neglect, right? So if you're not giving child support and your child has no food, that's neglect. And if the other parent has a child and they're not feeding, that's neglect, right? But if you get a disability check for your child that has like sensory processing or autism, right? And the other parent's not spending any of that money on a child's disability, right? I hear a lot of people tell me that, well, you can also use that to pay your rent so they can have a roof over their head. No, I can understand that, but here's the problem. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. So moving forward, I've had CPS workers in Florida try to say this. That's not neglect. But I've had other people that work in law and other things agree with me. That is neglect. Why? Because then the other parent, me, I would have to buy like laptops and tablets and sensory processing things, autism devices for my child because the other parent's not. Because the income that she's getting specifically for that disability is being used to pay for the rent. Anybody else out understand this perspective? Or do you think the opposite, that that's not considered neglect by just spending a disability check for a child for an adult's rent when they should be working to provide for that child? How do you see it? I mean, there's no right or wrong in that area right there. That is a gray area. But I just want to hear what you people think.